The Magical Ice Cream Shop. Chapter 1. The Little Girl Who Loved Ice Cream. Once upon a time, in a small town where the houses looked like candy-colored blocks and the streets smelled faintly of fresh-baked cookies, there lived a 4-year-old girl named Lila. Lila was small, with curly brown hair that bounced when she skipped, and she had a pair of big, curious eyes that always sparkled when something exciting was about to happen. Lila loved many things: painting with her fingers, collecting shiny pebbles from the park, and listening to bedtime stories. But there was one thing she loved more than anything else in the whole wide world: ice cream. She loved vanilla, chocolate, strawberry, and even the strange flavors that her grandpa liked, like pistachio or black sesame. If she could, Lila would eat ice cream for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Every afternoon, after preschool, Lila would tug at her mother's hand and say,
"Can we go by the ice cream shop? Just to look. Just to smell it."
Her mother would laugh and shake her head.
You don't just look at ice cream, Lila. You always end up with a scoop on your nose.
And it was true. Chapter 2. The Shop That Wasn't There Yesterday. One sunny afternoon, after preschool, Lila was walking home with her mother. She was skipping along, humming a silly song about sprinkles, when something caught her eye. On the corner of Maple Street, between the bookstore and the flower shop, stood a little shop with a striped pink and white awning. A shiny golden sign above the door read,
"The Magical Ice Cream Shop."
Lila gasped. She had walked down this street 100 times, and she had never seen that shop before.
"Mommy, look, ice cream."
She squeaked, tugging on her mother's sleeve. Her mother paused, tilted her head, and frowned.
That's strange. I don't remember this shop being here.
But Lila didn't care whether it was strange or not. She only cared that there was ice cream. The door opened with a soft ding-a-ling, and the smell that floated out made Lila's toes curl with happiness. It was the smell of chocolate fudge, fresh waffle cones, caramel, and something else she couldn't name, something sparkly, like starlight mixed with sugar.
"Please, can we go in?"
Lila begged. Her mother smiled.
All right, just one scoop.
Lila's heart leapt. Chapter 3. Flavors you can't find anywhere else. Inside the shop, the counters were made of polished candy glass. The floor sparkled as if it had been sprinkled with sugar dust. And behind the counter stood the shopkeeper, a fat man with twinkling eyes and a bow tie shaped like a butterfly.
Welcome, welcome to the Magical Ice Cream Shop, where flavors are dreams and dreams are flavors,
He said in a sing-song voice. Lila's eyes grew wide. Behind him, the glass case didn't just have the usual vanilla, chocolate, and strawberry. It was filled with tubs of colors she had never seen before. There was rainbow Cloud Swirl, glowing like the sky at sunset. There was giggleberry, bubbling and fizzing as though it were ticklish. There was moonlight mint, shimmering like silver dust. And even homework helper, which smelled like pencils and bubblegum. Lila pressed her nose to the glass.
"Can I try all of them?"
The shopkeeper chuckled.
Of course you can, but be warned, each flavor has a little bit of magic. You never know where it might take you.
Chapter 4. A Scoop of Adventure. Lila thought hard. Which flavor should she try first? Her eyes landed on Rainbow Cloud Swirl. It was pink and purple and golden all at once, and tiny sparkles rose from the tub like fireflies.
That one.
She declared. The shopkeeper scooped it onto a cone and handed it to her with a bow. Lila licked the ice cream. It was sweet, fluffy, and cold, and then, suddenly, whoosh! A breeze lifted her up. Her feet left the ground. The shop swirled away, and before she could blink, she was floating in the sky, sitting on a soft, puffy cloud.
Wee!
She cried, giggling. The clouds around her were shaped like giant scoops of ice cream vanilla clouds, chocolate clouds, and even minty green ones. Birds flew by wearing sprinkle-shaped hats, chirping cheerful little songs.
This is amazing!
Lila laughed. But after a few minutes, she began to feel a little wobbly. The cloud was soft, but it was very high up, and she missed her mommy.
I think I want to go back now.
As soon as she said it, the cloud puffed and spun, and poof! She was back in the shop, with the shopkeeper smiling kindly.
See? Magic in every bite.
Chapter 5. A lesson in sharing. Lila's eyes sparkled. She wanted to try another flavor, but this time, she thought of something else.
Can my mommy try too?
Her mother laughed.
I think I'll just watch.
But the shopkeeper was already scooping a cone of giggleberry and handing it to her.
Go on.
Her mother hesitated, then took a tiny lick. At once, she burst out laughing big, loud, rolling laughter that filled the shop. She laughed so hard she had to hold her tummy. Lila giggled too. It felt wonderful to share the magic. The shopkeeper winked.
Ice cream is always sweeter when it's shared.
Chapter 6. The Flavor of Bravery. Lila wanted to be brave, just like the heroes in her bedtime stories. She pointed at a deep blue tub that shimmered like the night sky.
What's that one?
Ah, that is Courage Crunch. It tastes like bravery,
said the shopkeeper. He handed her a scoop, and she took a lick. It was crunchy and sweet, like caramel popcorn. Suddenly, she wasn't in the shop anymore. She was standing in front of a tall, dark forest. The trees whispered, and the shadows looked a little scary. But inside her tummy, the ice cream made her feel warm and bold. She took a deep breath, squared her little shoulders, and stepped forward. Inside the forest, she found tiny animals hiding a baby bunny stuck in the bushes, a little bird afraid to fly, a hedgehog shivering in the dark. With her new courage, Lila helped them all. She gently freed the bunny, encouraged the bird to flap its wings, and wrapped the hedgehog in a soft leaf blanket. The animals chirped and squeaked happily, and Lila felt proud. Then, with another blink, she was back in the shop, her cone half melted.
You see, bravery is inside you. Sometimes you just need a taste to remember it.
Chapter 7. The Flavor of Kindness. There was one last tub that caught Lila's eye. Kindness Caramel Swirl. It glittered with golden ribbons, and somehow, just looking at it made her feel gentle and happy. She took a lick, and suddenly, she was in her preschool classroom. But something was different. Some children looked sad. One boy had dropped his toy car, and another girl was sitting all alone, hugging her knees. Lila's heart tugged. She remembered the ice cream's flavor, kindness. She picked up the toy car and handed it back with a smile. She sat next to the lonely girl and asked if she wanted to draw together. Soon, the classroom was full of giggles and crayons and happy chatter. And just like that, she was back in the shop, her cone finished. Chapter 8. Time to go home. The shopkeeper clapped his hands.
You've tasted adventure, sharing, bravery, and kindness. That is plenty for one day.
Lila nodded sleepily. Her eyes were drooping, and she felt warm and cozy inside, like she had eaten a bowl of sunshine. Her mother took her hand.
It's time to go home, little ice cream explorer.
As they left, the shopkeeper called,
Remember, the real magic is not in the ice cream. It's in you.
Chapter 9. Sweet Dreams. That night, tucked into bed, Lila whispered to her stuffed bunny,
The ice cream shop was real. I know it was.
but when her mother kissed her goodnight and turned off the light, Lila thought she heard a soft ding-a-ling outside the window, and she dreamed of clouds made of ice cream, forests full of brave little animals, and classrooms filled with kindness. The next day, when she walked down Maple Street, the shop was gone. But Lila didn't mind. She carried the magic with her every time she shared, every time she was brave, and every time she was kind. Because the magical ice cream shop was not just a place. It was a reminder that the sweetest flavors in life come from the heart. And with that thought, Lila drifted into the happiest, sleepiest dreams.